Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Ian TV. Today we'll be having the Gundam Livelance 7 from the Gundam series Gundam Breaker Battle Log. So before we start guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe here on my channel at Ian TV. And also don't forget to hit that notification bell that you can see on this video below. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Have a nice watching. And standing in front of us is the Gundam Livelance 7. As we can see here guys, we have a nice awesome colored kit that blends in together. So we have nice separation of plastics here. So we have the overall color white, we have a gold, gray, yellow, clear blue plastic, and there is some touch of purple. I guess it's a lighter purple here on this section. So let me know what kind of color is this, because I can't verify it well. If what is this one? And then for the color separation, I use some stickers on it, because on this part of his wings are a flat plastic. So I need to use the stickers. So as on the back skirt under here, on this part, and from the back as well. For the other stickers that I've been usually I only use the head cameras and the eyes, but I use the stickers from this part of his shoulder armors, from its weapons right here, and up here on his armory in front of his wings. And other than that, I use some Gundam markers from the part of his feet right here. I use some gold Gundam markers, and I use some panel lines from this part. I use some black and some gray panel markers. For the deeper ones, I use some black, but for the other parts of the details like this one, I use some gray panel liners. For the articulation of the kit, I remove the backpack so that we can see the full glory of this kit, or its full articulation without the backpack. So first we have here the head. We have a movement or double ball joint on his head, and we have a movement up and down or backward forward from this part of his head. From side to side, we have a minimal movement like this. We can turn it around, let's see, a little bit, but be careful because this part of his front of his head is clashing on this part of his torso, so be careful. And then we have here a ball joint from his arms connecting to his torso. So we have a movement like that, upward and downward. A movement from its shoulder armor. Next we have a double ball joint for his arms. So we can't see any double ball joint, but I have to remove this one. So we have a double ball joint here. As you can see, it's a nice double ball joint and a nice gold plated frame from the Livelance 7. And then we have a ball joint for this part. I hate to say this, but the ball joint from this kit is kind of loose, because every time it clashes to this part of his forearms, it always removes, and it's kind of loose when he uses the lens. And then we have same movement and same problem with the left side. We have a ball joint on his waist connecting to its torso, so we have a 360-degree movement here. We have an up crunch up to that extent. Backwards we don't have much, but we have a movement from its back skirt As you can see, we can lift it up like that. And there's a movement right here. There's a joint here. From the side skirt, we can move it up to that extent, going downwards and forward. Side to side, we have a minimal movement since this part of its back skirt and front skirt clashes to its long side skirt. And then we have a movement from its front skirt up to that extent, going forward and downward. Same goes on the left side. We have the kicks right here, forward. And then we have a kicks backward like this. For the legs, we have a double articulation on its knees like that. So we can do it up to that extent, bending like that. And then we have a movement here on its feet or armor guard here on this part. And then we can move the feet up to that extent, going forward, backward, and then we have a side movement. Now let's get the wings or the backpack. So we have this movement from the front. We can move it like that. Same goes on the back wing. When it folds, it can deploy it like that. Same goes here. We have a movement on this part, so they usually move together. They are joint pegs. And then we have a movement from his side armor like that. And we have a 360-degree movement here. Same goes on the other side. And then for the backpack, we have a movement here that can turns around without the kit itself or the Gundam itself. And then here we have a movement as well, 360 degrees. Just be careful with the wings because it's kind of fragile. It's kind of thin, or I mean wings for the Gundam Livelance 7, so be careful with the wings. And then let's put it back here, and that's it. Now we have here the accessories. So we have first the lance that represents his name. So based on the Livelance 7, he has this weapon, the lance. And then we have here the beam effect for the Livelance 7. So we have this, I think this beam effect is from the Sinanju. So we have a nice clear glittered color beam effect here that can be deployed on his manipulator, and I'll show it to you later. So we have a movement from this part and from this part of his lance, so that we can do the iconic weapon, the dead sight. Next, we have here a large foil of sticker sheets. So I use all of them from the eyes and from those blue foil sticker sheets up to those colored stickers with lines, because on this part of this wing it doesn't have any grooves and lines in it. And next we have here, we have a 3 pairs of manipulators. So first we have this open spread wide hand manipulator. So we have a nice gold here. And then we have this angled position or holding hand position manipulator, so we have a thumbs up here. And lastly, we have this one pair of holding hand manipulator, the regular ones from the HJAC or the Gundam Wings kit. And then I have this problem with this kit, because the only problem on this one, actually this is almost perfect, but the problem with this kit is they have this loose joint when it comes to this weapon, because it tends to lose when he holds his lens together with this beam effect. So that's the badass aspect of, or the worst aspect of this kit. But overall, I love this kit because of its color theme and for its articulation. And then we have some bunch of leftovers. So we have here the beam effects. I think this is from Sinan Joshua. And then we have other parts here that is from, let me just take on this one. So we have some parts here, leftover parts from the Gundam Dead Site. But if you will see, actually this one is from the Dead Site as well. But as you can see here from this runner, we have this newly part for the Gundam Dead Site Hell. So this is the part that we put it here on his wings. So we will be expecting a Dead Site Hell kit in the future. I hope it's not pre-Bandai, but I have this feeling that this would be a pre-Bandai kit, just like the Gundam Sandrak costume. For height comparison, standing beside with the Gundam Livelance 7, we have here the Noble Gundam, which is one of the smallest kit, and we have here the 7th Gundam Full Armor that shares together with the same height with the Gundam Livelance 7. But as you can see, Gundam Livelance 7 is much taller than the 7th Gundam because of this part of his head, but usually they share on the same height. And that's it for our review for today. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope to see you soon on my next video, and I hope you'd like the review for the Gundam Livelance 7. So for more videos, don't forget to hit that notification bell that you can see on this video below. So thank you for watching, guys, and have a great day. Goodbye.